Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today. I love that video. I'm so glad we were able to open this webinar with some wonderful memories. My name is Ellen Evans, and I'm with the Intuit Financial Freedom Foundation, the chief sponsor of the Tax Time Allies campaign. Tax Time Allies is a growing movement of national, state, and local nonprofits, companies like Intuit, and individual volunteers from across the country who are committed to taxpayer empowerment and united in one goal: to make sure eligible taxpayers can take advantage of the many IRS-sponsored free tax preparation resources available to them, including VITA, Volunteer Income Tax Assistance Program, tax counseling for the elderly, offering free tax assistance for folks 60 or older, and Free File, an online self-prep program. Intuit is proud to be one of the 9 companies that donates its tax software through the IRS and the state Free File programs. We're also a funder and huge supporter of the network of local VITA programs. While taxes may not be anyone's favorite topic, at Intuit we believe preparing a tax return is core to an individual's financial life, and doing them for free and with confidence can be a life changer. If you are a taxpayer joining us today, we want to make sure that you have what you need to claim all the credits and get the refund you deserve. And for those who made $72,000 or under in 2020, I'm going to share 3 key steps you can take this year at a time when many local services are limited or unavailable because of the pandemic. For all of the community leaders here today, you are the trusted messengers in North Carolina, among the best people to speak directly to taxpayers who are eligible and can benefit from these services. And that's what we hope you'll do, to use your public megaphone and communication channels to help amplify these 3 steps. Number 1, file your taxes. Unfortunately, many people who don't owe or aren't owed money typically don't file taxes. However, this past year, we saw Congress and the administration use tax returns to quickly distribute stimulus benefits, and all signs point to them continuing to do so in the future. It could also be an opportunity to find a tax credit or refund that you didn't know you were eligible for. So it's critical to make sure that everyone files. Use the new IRS look-back rule. This year, Congress passed the look-back rule, which means many families can use either their 2019 or 2020 income to calculate their earned income tax credit or their additional child tax credit and get their biggest refund depending. You can find more about this at taxtimecrisis.org. And finally, all eligible taxpayers need to know about and know how to find free IRS-sponsored taxpayer assistance programs. April 15th is a little over a month away, and given VITA's commitment to keeping people safe by providing limited in-person services, we want to urge those who need most hands-on help to look into those services now and make appointments when possible, because they're booking up quickly. For everyone else, we want to encourage them to file on their own or with virtual help and for free. Here are 3 resources for more information, and these will all be in a chat and sent to you after the webinar. Download the IRS To Go app. It's IRS2GO. You'll find local free tax prep assistance like VITA and lots of other information on taxes. Go to the North Carolina Department of Revenue website, ncdor.gov/ncfreefile, for a list of the brand name software providers partnering with IRS and North Carolina Department of Revenue to offer both free federal and state to those who qualify. Visit the taxtimeallies.org website for tips on obtaining tax credits and how-to videos for preparing and filing on your own and for free. Links to these resources, as I said, will be in the chat and will be included with a recording of today's webinar, which will be sent to you in a follow-up email. So over the next half hour or so, you're going to be hearing from leaders in North Carolina who offer a variety of free resources to hardworking taxpayers so that they can maximize their refund and put much needed money back in their pockets. We're inviting you to join us as tax time allies and make sure that low and moderate income people know about, find, and use these resources. And now for the best part of our program, our honored guests. First, we're fortunate to have one of our biggest advocates in this work, Congressman G.K. Butterfield, co-chair of the House Free File Caucus. Representing North Carolina's 1st Congressional District and a native of Wilson, North Carolina, the Congressman serves on the Energy and Commerce Committee, the Administration Committee, and in leadership as Senior Chief Deputy Majority Whip. Thank you so much for being with us today, Congressman. I'm going to turn it over to you.
Thank you, Ellen, and let me say good morning to all of you, and thank you so very much for allowing me to join this conversation today. I especially want to thank Intuit. Intuit has just been a phenomenal leader in this space, and I just have had a wonderful experience working with them down through the years. This is not a scam. This is the real deal, and I endorse it and encourage all of our fellow North Carolinians to pay attention to this service that is being offered absolutely free. And so I'm delighted to be with you today to help empower North Carolina taxpayers to prepare taxes and to prepare these taxes on your own and to do it for free and with confidence that it is legitimate. To make that a reality, it is critical that government and the private sector are motivated and encouraged to work together to meet these goals. And so I've been participating in these events now for many, many years. Throughout the 1st Congressional District, because it is so important. It is so important that people are aware of all of the free tax services available to them. I want to repeat that. Free tax services are available, whether it's online or in person. Free IRS-sponsored programs like NC Free File, like VITA and tax counseling for the elderly, help make sure that those who need it the most pay not 1 penny more than they are obligated to pay, and they get every dollar and penny that is owed to them. And so, as Congressman, as co-chair of the House Free File Caucus, I have long been a tax time ally, and I've personally seen the vital contributions that the Free File program and VITA have made to our communities. Here are the statistics. Over 60 million taxpayers have used Free File since it was first created back in 2003. Free File has saved taxpayers over $1.8 billion in tax preparation fees. And the North Carolina Department of Revenue has offered a state-level Free File program for many years. And so with the April 15th deadline, just a little over a month away, please help us get the word out about the free IRS taxpayer assistance programs available online and in our community that you will be hearing about over the next few minutes today. We want to make sure that low-income taxpayers and moderate-income taxpayers are fully aware of their choices for free tax preparation and can make the decision that is best for themselves and their families. And so thank you. Thank you to all of the community organizations on this call today, working to make sure that North Carolina taxpayers who need a refund the most, they can get the help that they need, they can file for free, and even get connected to other resources for themselves or their families. Again, thank you to Intuit, and thank you to all of you for joining this conversation today. I hope it benefits you and your families and your community. Thank you, Ellen. As we say in Congress, I yield back.
Good morning. Thank you, Congressman Butterfield, the Department of Revenue and Single Stop, and to Tax Time Allies for arranging this wonderful event. My name is Grace Francis Olivares, and I'm here today to represent the IRS. We want to thank everyone for their support of Free File and to affirm our commitment to this public-private partnership. The IRS and our Free File partners have worked hard to improve the taxpayer experience and to build on our success of the past 13 years. For 2021, we have 9 private sector partners making their brand name products free for anyone who made $72,000 or less last year. That's 70% of taxpayers. There are also special offers for active duty military and for working families eligible for the Earned Income Tax Credit. Others may cover the benefits in more details, but I want to talk briefly about how Free File works. You would go to the irs.gov/freefile or simply click the file your taxes for free icon on the landing page of the irs.gov. You can either browse each of the 9 offers or even easier use lookup tool to help you find the right product. Each Free File partner sets its own eligibility standards, generally based on income, age, and state residency. You would then select a provider and follow the links to their webpage to begin a tax return. Then you would complete and e-file a tax return only if you have all the income and deduction records you need. The fastest way to get the refund, of course, is by filing electronically and selecting direct deposit. If you owe, you can use direct pay or electronic options. You can even use Free File to do your taxes on your smartphone or other devices, I guess if you have good vision. Since Free File's debut in 2003, more than 60,000 taxpayers have saved $1.8 billion in tax preparation fees or thereabout, based on a conservative $30 charge. Free File is just one way the IRS serves the nation's taxpayer by working with third parties to help file free tax returns. We also offer free tax preparation services through partners offering online products like Free File and through partners who staff thousands of volunteer tax preparation sites nationwide. They do an outstanding job working side by side with taxpayers to prepare their tax returns. I started and managed for many years the Williams High School in Burlington, North Carolina. They joined the VITA program in the fall of 2007 with 23 senior high school volunteers. The site is 13 years old now, with 66 sophomore, junior, and senior high school volunteers in 2020. Some volunteers are even bilingual. Primarily, they speak English, Spanish, and Mandarin. And then last year, a student volunteer from this same tax site who just had graduated from college contacted the IRS requesting to open his own site at his church. Our partners in the Volunteer Income Tax Assistance Program and the Tax Counseling for the Elderly service prepare millions of tax returns each year. VITA and TCE locations can be found by using a locator on the irs.gov. Just search keyword VITA. Thank you once again for your time and for Tax Time Allies for inviting me, the IRS, to this important event. I pass now to the next speaker.
Thank you, Grace, so much. And thank you and welcome to everyone that's participating in this event today. My name is Felicia Coley-Roberson, and I'm the manager of the electronic filing and vendor support units at the North Carolina Department of Revenue. On behalf of our Secretary Penny, thank you to all the organizers of this event for inviting the department to participate, as we've participated for many, many years, because we definitely see the importance of making sure that everyone is aware of these free file offerings for the taxpayers of North Carolina. As I stated before, the department, we're excited to know that so many taxpayers of North Carolina are benefiting from the NC Free File initiatives. But we also recognize there are still some taxpayers out there that aren't quite ready or haven't taken the advantage of the free file offerings that the different software partners that we work with annually during the tax season offer. So on our website, we do have a listing of all the software partners that have worked with us to make sure that they have the free file offerings for the Department of Revenue for the state of North Carolina. And this year we have a total of 5. And those 5 software partners are listed on our website at ncdor.gov/NC Free File. And one thing we want to make sure that is clear, because in working with the different software providers and software partners for Free File, they do provide North Carolina with specific links to make sure that you get both your federal and state returns for free. So it's very critical, and we like to reiterate for North Carolina taxpayers, make sure you go to our website at the Department of Revenue website. And like we've indicated before, that link will be in the chat. Make sure you go to our website and click on the different partners that we have listed there, just to ensure that you get your federal and state for free. Events like these help to bring awareness to those that may be unsure or skeptical. But as my job as being the manager of the e-file unit, we make sure we test and approve these different software packages. So rest assured, these are legitimate software partners that have been working with the department and the IRS for years. So, and they do make sure that in their software is easy to use, is very user-friendly. So we encourage everyone that may be unsure, just to make sure you go to our website, go to the different links and go to the different software partners' website to make sure that you can see the information and know that it's actually true and real. I'm here basically just to encourage everyone that's attending today to help us to promote and get the word out that all taxpayers that are eligible for this, you can go to our website and to make sure you get your free file options, because you can get it for free. It benefits the department so that we have less paper that we have to process. And also an advantage of electronic filing, you get more accurate returns to lessen any errors that you may receive. Over the years, we definitely had a steady increase of free file and those that are participating. And I'm glad to say, as far as one of the statistics of that, we had an over 50% increase from last year's tax returns for those that utilize NC Free File. So we are very grateful for those that took advantage of that. And we know that there's even more taxpayers that can benefit from this. So hopefully next year, as we're presenting, we will see that percentage increase. But we definitely are so proud to know that people are actually going out and using these free file offers, because to have a 50% increase just from last year is a tremendous feat. And we're so proud and thankful for those that actually went out and used the software. And again, the department also uses events like these as far as the Tax Time Allies to promote this. And we also have some in-house marketing that we do as well, as far as radio ads, to make sure we get the word out to continue to promote NC Free File. And again, in my conclusion, again, I want to thank all the organizers for this event. And thank you to those that are here to hear this, and not just for you, but make sure you spread the word to your family members and those in your communities and your different organizations that this event is important. North Carolina Free File is important, and we want to encourage everyone to use this resource, because it definitely is a benefit, not to just you as the taxpayers, but it benefits the Department of Revenue as well. And we encourage you, and if anyone has any questions or anything like that at the conclusion of this, I'll be more than happy to assist. But please know that we definitely encourage NC Free File, encourage everyone to utilize this resource, because it truly is a benefit for all taxpayers of North Carolina. Thank you so much, and I will now yield to the next participant.
My name is Germán Tejeda. I am the Director of Wraparound Services at Single Stop, one of the many nonprofits that benefit from the support of the people that you've heard from before, not only the Intuit Financial Freedom Foundation, but the IRS and North Carolina Treasury Department. All support our community groups to go in and provide these free services. We partner specifically at several colleges. You'll be seeing that in the chat, where we draw links to Free File into our website, and we do a benefit screen for them to make sure if they're eligible for SNAP or free health insurance. We've grown into North Carolina in the last 2 years, and we've been really proud of the work that we've done with several of these colleges. And this year, we're offering a limited virtual service. Again, you'll see it in the chat for those folks who choose to still provide, not do the Free File on their own and want some assistance, that you'll see how to make an appointment. Again, on its limited number, but it'll be on the chat. And like I said, we really support the fact that the Congressman and Tax Time Allies really have come together to bring this to the community. Thank you. Next.
Thank you, Herman. And thanks to all of you for joining us today and for being a Tax Time Ally. Special thanks to all of today's speakers, Representative Butterfield, Grace Francis Olivares de Ramirez, Felicia Coley-Roberson, and of course, Herman Tejeda. Stay tuned for an email coming soon with the resources, messages, and tools that you heard about today to make it easy for you to share with the people you serve. Thanks again, and have a great weekend.